The referee making absolutely sure that everything's in place, and we are underway here in this game. Ball pumped forward long by Cousin Dawson towards the edge of the box. It's headed square and rather riskily by the defender. Appeals for handball, and there's a decent free kick position here in the early stages. Not even 30 seconds on the clock, and Glenn Taylor might have his first opportunity to strike on goal here. It's around about probably the best part of 30 yards from goal, just to the left of centre. And Jamie, he fancies himself from this sort of range all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, we've just been speaking about his confidence. He's obviously lining this up. It's Glenn Taylor range in a way. We've seen him do this before, but it's a brilliant opportunity early in the game, so fingers crossed for us here.
Looks like Joe Wheatley maybe just going to set him for this free kick here, so hands on hips, Glenn Taylor readies himself, focuses the mind and prepares to unleash a shot on goal. Here he comes, and it is! What a start for Spennymoor! And what a moment for Glenn Taylor! His first goal of the season into the bottom corner of the net, and Spennymoor have the lead inside a minute.
It's a fantastic strike. He's obviously used the surface as well. Keeper's maybe, I think he's got a hand to it, maybe two hands to it, but it's a great strike by Glenn. Used the surface well. Unbelievable start from the boys. Absolutely brilliant.
Just check on our Facebook and Instagram pages as well. You'll see Mark Anderson's take on things throughout the afternoon here at Aggborough. Spennymoor leading by a 1-0, just a couple of minutes on the clock. Glenn Taylor with his first of the season, and it was a cracker. Here's the ball down the right-hand side, and Kidderminster trying to offer an instant response, and the shot comes in. It's Ashley Hemmings there, who didn't need a second invitation to strike on goal, but he just pushed his shot across goal and wide. He's a danger man though, isn't he?
He is, he's dangerous, certainly when he comes in from that right-hand side. He's got a really good left foot.
Seems to be moving a little bit more comfortably, but certainly
he's in discomfort, isn't he?
Yeah, he is in a little bit of discomfort with that right side. We'll keep an eye on that, as this free kick is a dangerous one from the left. Kidderminster gone for goal, and Metcalf can't keep it out. And it's Nathan Lowe who's equalised on 10 minutes, but it's gone off the surface and flashed beyond Metcalf, and I don't think he'll be very pleased about that one there, Jamie.
No, it's funny, before the game, Mark Anderson was in the dressing room. We know Nathan Lowe when he was here on loan and stuff like that. And we spoke a lot about the way he strikes a football from in and around the box, and he's used that little bit of knuckleball technique there. But again, I think Big Max here, as we said before, he's made a brilliant start. But again, both keepers have maybe been affected by the surface, with a wet surface, and it's a frustrating one because we've had a really good start and we've looked quite comfortable.
Wheatley to take this corner from the left-hand side. Ayebo offers the short option, but Kidderminster aware of that, and Wheatley whips in a really good quality delivery, and at the back post it was Curtis trying to meet it on the half volley almost and scooped it over the bar.
Yeah, it's a great ball, isn't it? Right the way through. James is all stretching at the back. Oh, fantastic ball in a great area for us.
Into the feet of Martin. Martin turns and plays it inside for Knight Percival, encouraging the centre-back forward. He's under pressure from Ramshaw, but releases it well, and here's Byrne now, long way out. In fact, it was Nathan Lowe again, and the shot bounces and squirms through the grip of Max Metcalf, who's finding it tough out there when the ball sits up in front of him like that. It's gone behind for a corner. Yeah,
it's that technique again, isn't it? We keep talking about it, but anywhere around that 25-30 yard mark, he's going to have shots, and it's took a deflection through. Max is very grateful to see it just creep behind there.
And finally, we are ready to get this corner into the box. Plenty of bodies right on the line, and that's where it's aimed. And Metcalf can't get there. And Christian Pearce can. Well, it was dropped into the left corner of the 6-yard area there from the left wing corner. And Christian Pearce rose above everybody to glance it into the net. And Kidderminster lead on 37 minutes.
Yeah, it's a frustrating one, Simo, I think. When you play against sides like Kiddy and stuff like that, you know, you've got to be switched on all the time, and you know, out of possession we've looked quite solid and stuff, even though they've had a lot of the ball at times, but the concede off a set play will be disappointed.
Left wing set piece then to be coming into the box. Look at the crowd scene right on the line there. Metcalf paws it clear. not fully away from trouble though. Hemmings tries to get it back in there. He's skewed across the box, and it falls really kindly for Lowe on the left side now. Lowe's got Cisse with him. Might not need him though. He's come in field from the left. He slides it square for Byrne. Now it's Hemmings who will try the shot. It's deflected up and over, and it's gone behind for a corner. And Spennymoor have got a testing period on their hands here.
Yeah, massively. I think, they're always going to start the second half quite quick, Kidderminster, especially tacking that end. They've had a lot of corners, set plays now, but we're defending well. We've got to stay strong and switched on and not concede another one.
This time they're queuing up just next to the penalty spot inside the area. With a tugging going on there as the ball comes in, and it's cleared off the line.
Post the line.
Was it a post or was it cousin daughter post?
Yeah, I think it might have just been the post, but again, it's a great delivery, isn't he? He tacks the ball well. Big moment for us.
He's trying to sneak a few yards there. The referee not happy for him to do so, so he has to go backwards again. And now he's looking for an angle, but doing well effectively to just eat up a few seconds here, Duxbury, as the ball bounces dangerously for Greenfield. Well, he was on the stretch. He never really looked comfortable, and he set there, but he's sent a volley over the bar.
Yeah, again, it's just in the round. Glenn, he uses his strength really well. Danny's made a couple of runs today, and they might have just come off, but gets half a chance there, and obviously goes over the bar.
Well, I think this is probably the longest he's had on the field since he arrived at the club, Charlie Watt. He's made a big impact in his cameo appearances, and he's on in place of Judy Ebo now. How impressed have you been with Charlie since he arrived at the club?
Yeah, he's good. You can see, obviously, he's got a lot to learn and stuff. He's still a young player, but he showed some really good moments. He can go either way. He's got a decent left foot on him. He's just got to keep working hard, doing things right, and I'm sure he'll get opportunities from the managers.
Fremantle on the turn! Well, the ball dropped on the edge of the box, and Fremantle swung their left foot at it and buried it into the corner. A fine finish, and Kidderminster have a 2-goal advantage now, Jamie.
Yeah, I think unfortunately it's been coming. They've come out the blocks this second half unbelievably, and we haven't really reacted to that. We haven't managed to stop the storm a little bit, but Fremantle's looked dangerous all day, to be fair. He's had a good start of the season.
Greenfield turns one way then the other to try and find a yard to burrow forward there. He in the end has to go back to Curtis. It's good work from Kidderminster Harriers, in fairness to the hosts. Now Ramshaw's ball forward. It will find its way to Duxbury left hand side, and he's got Watt with him. Watt inside now for Wheatley, left side of the centre circle. Wheatley looks forward and tries to fizz a ball in for Tate, whose layoff only finds a red shirt, and the counter-attack's on because that's a beautiful pass forward down the right-hand side for Hemmings. Cisse, Fremantle in the box. Hemmings might not need them. He doesn't need them. And it's 4-1. And Kidderminster Harriers close in on 3 points here. And Spennymoor Town are disappointing this afternoon.
Yeah, it's frustrating, Simo. We've had a decent spell with corners, a little bit of possession. Obviously, we've had to go a little bit expensive to try and get back in the game, but it's a counter-attack. Hemmings gets in on his left foot, and he hits it well again. Probably the surface has given Max a few problems there.
And Kidderminster trying to put together a counter-attack again here, and they might just have done so. It's Zach Brown who's got away down the right-hand side. Only Cisse ahead of him for now, but Hemmings is coming up to his right, and Hemmings prods it just wide.
Wow.
That was a big chance for number 5.
Yeah, he's caused us a lot of problems, Hemmings, in this second half. We obviously lose possession around the edge of the box. It's a quick counter-attack again down that side. You just think he's poked it in the corner, but thankfully it goes wide of the post.
Gets the ball from Duxbury in the free kick, and again the late challenge on Duxbury there. He goes to ground, but play continues. It's a good ball from Ramshaw, right hand side for cousin Dawson. Preston fizzes it in the feet of Watt. Watt turns one way then the other. He's on the right corner of the 18-yard box now. Plays it square for Wheatley to have a drive. It's too high.
Yeah, it's good play. Jordan Preston, lovely little ball round the corner into Charlie, who does well, and it's rolling nicely for Wheats to come on and try and strike it. We need a goal, so why not?
Rogers flicks it on now for Morgan Smith. He finds Brown, and now Byrne. Here's Martin. Through a gap for Brown again. It's good work. Fox has gone on a run. Instead, it's gone right for Hemmings. It could get worse for Moors here in stoppage time, and Metcalf has to make a save down to his left.
Yeah, they've caused us real problems down that right-hand side in the second half. Hemmings in particular, and it's again he could have had a hat-trick to be fair, but Max does really well get down low and prevent it being a fifth.